आज आम गोटे नुआ चैप्टर स्टार्ट करिया pension and linked deposit insurance. This is the last chapter. Pension and linked deposit insurance. आपण म्हणतो पीएफ जेतळे आम्ही पढले ईपीएफ एम्प्लॉई प्रोविडेंट फंड एक्ट ईपीएफ एम्प्लॉई प्रोविडेंट फंड 1952 ताजे तीनटा कंपोनेंट आम्ही पढले गोटे होची प्रोविडेंट एक्ट आम्ही जहाँ कंट्रीब्यूशन दोचंती जहाँ सेव करचंती that will be deposited in our provident account EPF employee provident account. Then another contribution is pension fund, that is a pension benefit act EPS. EPF one component, EPS another component. The third component what we are going to study today is insurance, linked insurance. So there are three components in EPF, Employee Provident Fund. So we read two components. Today, third component, the insurance fund. The first component is given the contribution to the PF, Provident Fund. The second is pension. The third is insurance. And what is the meaning of insurance? You know, insurance आमे काय करंदी? Suppose आमर किछि unfortunately death हला, then you will get some lump sum amount. Insurance रा main purpose होचे आमे प्रत्येक insurance करजंदी, दुकान ना insurance करजंदी, गाड़ी रा insurance करजंदी, घर रा insurance करजंदी. If we lose that, घर दी नष्ट हेगला, दुकान दी निया लागला, गाड़ी दी accident हेगला कि चोरी हेगला, then insurance company will give you the money, whatever the valuation, whatever the money you insured. हम health insurance करजंदी. This is a kind of insurance where some contribution is there from each employee and some money is given to the people who are going to claim. We'll read in detail. This is the meaning. EDLI, what is EDLI? Popularly known as EDLI, Employee Deposit Linked Insurance Scheme. This is a scheme. EDLI scheme was launched in 1976. The registered nominee receives a lump sum payment in the event of death of a person insured. Whoever the person insured, that is the employee, that is the person, the victim, during the period of the service. And that person is within the service working. A DLI scheme covers all organizations registered under the Employee Provident Fund Act and Miscellaneous Act. So we have seen the eligibility and the company who registered under PF. So this is applicable. Contribution, we have seen how it is contributed, EPF, EPS, EDLI. In case of EPF, there is a contribution from both employer side and employee side. But in case of EPS and insurance, only employer is contributing. Employee as a worker, suppose I am working, I am an employee, you are an employee, you are not contributing anything. So whatever percentage we'll see, another table is given. So whatever percentage is going from each employee is going from the employer side, not from the employee side, not from the worker's salary. It is the owner who is depositing and getting the insurance fund. However, under section 17(2)(a), 2A subsection of the Employees Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Provision, this Act is 1952. An employer can stop contributing the EDLI scheme if they opt for better employees insurance policy under different scheme. There are so many insurance schemes. Suppose you don't want to claim that you have a different insurance policy, voluntarily you can stop contributing that. You can inform your employer and employer can stop insurance for you, that scheme for you, so that in future you cannot claim, you will not have, you will not get any benefits from that scheme because you have another insurance vendor who is giving money to you. So we have discussed these three components: EPF, EPS, and EDLI. EPF is Provident Fund component, where this is the contribution from the employer and the contribution from the employee. EPS, the pension thing, this is the contribution from the employer. Employee is not contributing anything. And insurance, this is the contribution from the employer. Employee is not contributing anything. So there are three components in the Provident Fund Act: EPS, EPF, and ETLI, linked insurance. What are the benefits? Why we need this? EDL scheme gives free insurance coverage to an employee's family. This is something, as I said, the insurance is mainly for the whenever you are meeting with an accident or you are died, your family member will get the lump sum amount in case of your death. So insurance is benefited only if you are dead. This is something like any other insurance. It is giving benefits in case of death. That is the first benefit. The employer contribution towards EDL is minimal. Whatever the contribution is coming from the employer side is very small. The employer will not mind to give something for this scheme. The employer's contribution towards this scheme is very minimal, but the benefits paid under the scheme is significant. First is the deceased employees. Suppose someone is died, some accident happened. So we are giving a good benefit to the employees. And his family are getting benefited, getting the lump sum cash, but the contribution you are giving very minimal, and the employees are not giving any contribution. This is another benefit. There is no exclusion under this scheme. So each and every employee, whatever their salary, whatever their designation, if the company is registered, everyone is covered under this scheme. So there is no exclusion. You will give only for this employee, only for senior management, only for the senior manager, nothing like that. So there is no exclusion within that scheme. So everyone is covered under this, irrespective of their designation, salary, position. Everyone is covered. Another benefit is the family members are getting each and every person who are dying in the company. So their family members, their nominee are getting the benefits. The employee's family will receive the death benefit even if the employee dies in a foreign country. This is another benefit. Suppose you are visiting in a different country, you are in a different country, not in your country, but you are dead. Something happened. Even if you are dead in a different country, you are getting the benefits of this scheme. The scheme is an employees' welfare measures promoted by the employer and the government. Thus, life insurance benefits are guaranteed. Life insurance benefits, so whatever benefits you are getting in case of other insurance in when you are dead. So that benefits is guaranteed and covered in case of ADLI, this linked insurance. ADLI scheme boosts employees' morale by giving insurance coverage to employees and securing their family members after their death. So it is giving one kind of moral support, security to the family, to the dependent, to the nominee when someone is dead, and giving the money to the beneficiary. So these are the benefits one employee is getting from this scheme, ADLI scheme. One benefit is moral support, security, financial benefits, and your contribution is almost nil. You are not contributing anything. Employer contribution is very small, but you are getting the benefits, the amount which is significant. And if you are losing something, if you are losing your finger, losing your hand, just give me a second. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we are discussing regarding the benefits of the scheme, EDL, linked insurance. It is exactly same with any insurance. You are getting financial benefits, you are getting moral support, you are getting the security, your dependent and family members are getting benefits. These are the benefits you are getting. There are some features. Most of the things we discussed, minimal contribution. So the 5%, 0.5%, not 5%, 0.5%. This is employers, not employee. And automatically you will enroll in the scheme if the organization is enrolled in the provident fund, and the money whatever you are getting, it will be directly to your bank account. So you have to provide the bank details and the nominee details. We'll see what are the documents required. So during the joining formalities, you have to keep all these things. Eligibility to claim this, claim ETL. Nominee is made by an employees under employees provident fund scheme. Suppose you are joining in an organization, you made some nominee, either your children or your spouse. So that nominee can claim. If no nomination subsists, whole amount will become payable to the member of his family. Suppose you have not nominated anyone, so the amount will be given to the family members. No shares shall be payable to the following family members. The widow, suppose the husband expired, the wife will be widow, so widow will get the benefits. Legal heirs. Legal heirs means the next generation, next person. Legal heir can claim. In case of nominee is minor, guardians of the minor. So all these certificates, all these documents are required. We'll see what are the documents. Suppose nominee is minor, one guardian is going to get the benefits. So you need to produce the guardian certificate. So these are the documents required to claim: application form, death certificate, guardianship certificate, succession certificate, bank account details. These are the details we have to give. So what we started earlier, guardianship certificate is why? Because you have to certify one person who is getting the money. Succession certificate in case of claim is being made by a legal heir of the employee. The next generation, suppose you are going to claim something which owned by your father or grandfather or great grandfather who expired, who are not in the world. Your grandfather, your great grandfather. So you are, suppose your father is claiming or you are claiming. So one document should say that you are the son or grandson of that person, or you have any siblings. So all these documents are required while claiming the insurance amount. Your bank account details, why it's required? Because the money will come directly in the bank. Bank account details in which claim fund are deposited. So these are the documents the death certificate will give from the Tahsil office or the hospital. So they will certify that you are dead. Suppose you are going to claim for one person who is dead. So you have to give all this certificate along with the application form prescribed in the Provident Fund Act. Guardianship certificate, death certificate, bank details, and succession certificate along with the application form. These are the documents you have to give along with all this claim form. Then you can submit. Then your money will directly come to your bank account. That is the process. What main question is on this act is benefits and objective type contribution. You remember 0.5. That is another question, mainly MCQ. And what are the different components? EPF, EPS, EDLI. These are the three main components of Provident Fund. And what is their contribution? Employers' contribution, employees' contribution, and government contribution. Feature is one important question I found. Main feature is the contribution and this is a Social Security Act, Social Security Scheme. You can write and the benefits. What benefits is you are getting money directly with all. And employees are not contributing anything, only employers are contributing. That is another feature. You remember all the benefits that will be important and that will be sufficient. Most of the questions will answer to this. All the benefits, what the employees are getting from this salary, financial benefits, security, and moral benefit. The family members are getting benefit. The dependent. So what are the death benefit you remember? This is one important thing and we don't have much thing in this. We'll continue this. Another one class, maybe I'll go through and try this. I'll let you know when is our next class. Today we'll not have any class. After this, we'll not take any break. But
Okay, sir.
next class, another one class, maybe we'll conclude this. Then we'll have one revision for all the section like we did another class in employee relations. Similarly, we'll have one more class for all sections in this chapter. So today we'll close this class. Don't forget to give your attendance. Please give your attendance, roll number, name in the chat box. And your next class, I'll plan this week. We'll have another couple of class. We'll schedule and close this. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.